So yesterday I uploaded a video where I document my progress of learning to hold my breath for 4 minutes. It's a nice glossy edit, so if you haven't already seen it, go check it out. But I also uploaded an unlisted video of the longest breath hold that I did, which was just over 4 minutes. Just because that's really the only way to prove that this was actually done, because it's just far too easy to fake. So I thought I would upload a public version with some added commentary so I can explain a little bit what's going on. Anyway, for those who want to watch a 4-minute video of a guy holding his breath, here you go. So before I stick my head in the water, I first take a deep breath and then get rid of all of that air, try and empty my lungs entirely before taking one final deep breath and then sticking my head in the water. You can hear the stopwatch beeping, and we're off. Wow, this is not a flattering angle for me. But at this point I'm in total comfort. It's the first phase of a breath hold is really actually quite pleasant because you're super chilled, you've just taken a big gulp of air and you can focus all your attention on just taking your mind elsewhere, away from this task entirely. I struggled with finding a consistent way to relax, and the best thing I could come up with was I just imagined that I was in some gorgeous tropical rainforest relaxing with Kim, with a beer and a good book. That was the most relaxing thing I could think of, and I would just try and imagine that I was there for as long as possible and really take my mind off what I'm doing here. So I managed to extend the first phase, that is the comfort phase, from like 45 seconds to well over 2 minutes with a little bit of training, and the way I did that was by practicing these thing called CO2 tables. And that's basically just a sequence of breath holds where you reduce the recovery time between each one. So say you'll hold your breath for 1 minute and then you'll recover for 50 seconds, the next time you'll recover for 40 seconds, 30 seconds, all the way until you have almost no recovery time at all. You kind of just take one gasp of air and you're back into the next breath hold. What this type of training does is increase your tolerance for high levels of CO2 in your blood. And that delays the feeling of the need to breathe for much longer. So like I say, I was able to go in basically complete comfort well over 2 minutes. Wow, this is a boring video. There is absolutely nothing happening at this moment in time. I'm wearing a nose clip. That's of slight interest. That kind of, the water going up my nose bothered me somewhat. But yeah, not much happening here. So I think when I got really good times, I didn't experience practically any discomfort until about 2.5 minutes. The first thing I started noticing was a sense of panic in my mind, this kind of impending sense of doom. And it takes a little bit of effort. You can see me moving around when I first experience it here. I'm just readjusting my posture here to try and calm myself down. I'm trying to just forget about that feeling to breathe and just go back to that nice place in my head where I don't have to worry about it. This feeling where you feel like you slightly need to breathe still doesn't actually come with any contractions. Those happen around 3 minutes. You'll see me start gulping a little bit when they start happening. And this is an uncomfortable feeling in your stomach and in your throat as well. It feels like a slow churning in your stomach and involuntary gulping in your throat. It's your body telling you that you need to breathe and actually trying to forcefully do it. I've also heard that it's your spleen contracting and releasing more blood to be available to your brain and things like that, which sounds absolutely disgusting, and that's definitely what it feels like also. What the hell is wrong with the shape of my head right now? It looks like it's really wide at the bottom and really narrow at the top. So by 3.5 minutes I really am deep into the contractions phase. I've completely lost my concentration and I'm just battling contractions. You can see the contractions are super strong. The water's rippling around me because I'm wriggling around. I'm not calm at all. I'm checking my watch every 5 seconds because I just want this to be over. If you can see the other camera, I'm doing a thumbs up to Kim here. I'm trying to explain that I'm okay. Kim is vigilantly looking for signs of blackout, and that is bubbles coming out of my mouth or being non-responsive. So I'm giving her the thumbs up the whole time here just to let her know that I'm okay. I made sure to go to 4 minutes 5 on my watch because it was a couple of seconds before I put my face in the water. After 4 minutes, I could definitely feel the first stages of blackout setting in. I could feel my fingers going a bit tingly, definitely dizzy, but I think I came up at a safe time here. There's a 4-minute video of me just holding my breath for as long as I can. I'm not sure why anyone would find this interesting, but I thank you for the support anyway. If you want to support the channel, we've just released some new merch with this brand new Day 1 Hour 0 logo designed by my wife Kim. I think it's awesome. So if you want to pick some of that up in time for Christmas, go check it out. Thank you very much for the support, appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.